Hello and welcome. Batman Last Night on Earth. Man, I don't know what to make of this book. I absolutely don't know what to make of this book. The first issue, I found myself like opining to my shop man that it was interesting, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know? Like, I kind of liked it. There's definitely some cool stuff in it, but does it make sense? Like, it's the weirdest dang story. I tried to explain it to Ninja Weasel on stream on Wednesday, and I just had to go get the first book one out so I could like flip through it and look at stuff and show him like this is what's going on. Here's this crazy stuff, yada yada yada. And here I am, book two, and it still feels like complete insanity. Like we start off with the dream sequence where Bruce Wayne, Batman, is taking out Joe Chill. You get a Speed Force storm, which is a crazy cool concept which rapidly ages and kills things. We pay visit to like a weird random fort where like the green and the red are trying to kill each other. I don't even understand what's going on in those sections except to show us that the world is in a bad place. Like I just don't get it, you know? They don't seem to be advancing the overall narrative. And it feels kind of like what's that children's story? Where there's the kid that's going around, he's visiting all sorts of weird places like the doldrums or the infinite stairwell, like Phantom Toll Booth, I think. Like it feels kind of like that. We're just going on this on a post-apocalyptic bat road trip, which is something I never thought I'd say in my life. But then again, like the Old Man Logan comic is kind of like a post-apocalyptic road trip with Wolverine. So, but what, I guess the world was due for one with Batman, right? Even though I literally, just moments ago said, "Hey, this like the goings on here, like this is weird, and I don't understand why we're doing it." I gotta say, it's really well written. Why we doing it? Like the the, the panels just flew by. The stuff in Gotham is crazy. That's the Scarecrow, man, and this dude covered in green stuff. That's Bane, obviously. And then there's the Omega, who I'm positing right now, that has to like. I even said this on the stream, man. That's got to be Batman, but we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. It's just kind of implied a little bit. Batman goes to the Fortress of Solitude with the Joker, and the Joker, he's got this dumb, great running gag where he's pestering Batman, like a kid. Look at the face. Look at that facial expression. It's great, ain't it? But he's like pestering him to tell a knock knock joke. He was doing that in the first issue. He's doing it here. It's one of those weird things that kind of carries through, and it actually lends like a spine to the book. Like it's the touchstone or something. It's like what we're building on is the Joker trying to crack a dumb joke, and then he keeps asking, "Can I be Robin? Can I be Robin? How about now? Can I be Robin? Can I be Robin? How about now?" It's so dumb. It's great. So Batman goes into Fortress of Solitude. He meets what looks like Superman, but it's like a Superman robot or something. And Lex Luthor is there, and Luthor is trying to get Superman back. He's trying to get Superman to return home, and he's failing. He's absolutely failing. And Luthor has gone completely insane. I don't want to spoil too much more of the book because this is kind of about the halfway point. I've shown a lot of random pages from the book, but I do just want to kind of have the little bit of like direct action going on here. Wonder Woman saving the day. I thought that was a great panel. Ninja Weasel really liked it when the Superman robot got his arm cut off because he thought it was actual Superman. But this stuff, all through this book, Like, it's so weird. Every step of the way, it's weird. The art's good, man. This Greg Capullo art is just thumbs up right in front of the camera. That's how good it is. Everything about this is just, it's enjoyable. Every little bit of this book is fun. Even the parts that you're just kind of like, why is this in here? Why does this exist? What is even going on here at this like random fortress with Captain Atom? I don't know. No one knows. So as I sit here trying to tell you what I really think about the book, aside from it's weird, well written, and it looks good, I'm like trying to say like, can I recommend it? Is this worth your, what was this, $6.99? $5.99. It was $5.99. Well, good time for a hiccup. That's a quote out of the book. You have to help. Decide. I mean, help everyone. Yeah, Batman's got bigger problems. The Joker head as the narrator is a hoot. I like it. It helps frame the story, which is crazy, in a crazy way, which actually kind of helps ground it. I don't know if that even makes sense. One thing I didn't like about it, and I think I got to go to kind of like the end here to get this. What's funnier my way? Joker's narration. Comic book writers do this thing sometimes where they do this like meta narrative in the narration, and this is like a meta narrative because the Joker is narrating the book, and he's talking about the joke he's trying to tell in the book, the knock knock joke, as he goes through the book. It's so dang weird, and I don't know if it helps or detracts from the story. Like, I slept on this. I like read it, and then I slept on it. I let my subconscious chew on it. So my subconscious, your most powerful problem solving engine, would have an idea, would have like some thoughts about this book that would help me collect it together into a cohesive whole. But all I'm kind of left with is it's interesting. That is a so unsatisfying takeaway. It's interesting. I think you have to read it to know if it's worth reading. What? Yeah, yeah. That's absolutely how I feel. This cover just does not want to stay closed. I'm going to go ahead and slap this thing back in its bag so I don't accidentally like bend it up or something. Uh, but yeah, that's Batman Last Night on Earth Part 2. It was good and interesting, but I don't know if it's actually good and interesting. Huh? Yeah, confusion reigns. I gotta say, probably it's worth picking up. It's worth reading. There's a lot of great art in here. The writing is interesting. The way the dialogue flows in some of the pages builds this tension, sense of dread, the sense of forlornness. Is that a word? That's a word now. And I totally dig that. I just kind of feel like every time I read it, I'm just left with big question marks inside my head where thoughts about this book should be. I don't even know if I'm making any sense. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.